Feed My Starving Children is a Christian nonprofit dedicated to feeding starving children around the world and seeing them made whole in body and spirit. Feed My Starving Children produces 3 special manna packs, meal formulas developed by food scientists to specifically stop malnutrition. Meals are packed in warehouses across America and distributed around the world through partnerships with missions and humanitarian organizations. A big part of what makes this happen are the volunteers. Volunteers pack all the meals, and their donations pay for them. Inver Hills Church is honored to have been a part of this life-saving outreach for almost 10 years, having made the commitment to send groups twice a year to the Egan warehouse.
I think Feed My Starving Children is a great way for us as a community to serve intergenerationally. So it's a great way for our adults and our kids and our teens to be involved in making a difference. And it's such an easy thing to do. I was so excited as a parent when my kids were old enough to go, but I see that in our 5-year-olds too. They get so excited when they hit that age where they can finally come and be a part.
Medina Oxford has been packing meals since she was 8 years old.
I feel like every time I leave, I feel like I've accomplished something and I've really helped people out in the world that don't have food. And I feel like I'm in the presence of the Lord, and I just feel like He's helping me know that I'm doing something great, and I'm like blessing so many kids and families out there that don't have food.
Medina's mom, Catherine, relates on a different level to Manna Pack recipients.
As a mother, providing for my family is a big deal. And I can only imagine mothers that are struggling around the world and seeing their children starve, the heartache that they might have. And so knowing that an hour or 2 of my time is going to dramatically impact the life of a child or a family is incredible.
In 2016, Inver Hills Church sent a missions trip to Thailand, where the group had the unique experience of unpacking manna packs and sharing a meal with their gracious hosts.
One of the camps that we visited was preparing food when we arrived, and they were opening manna packs that were, I think these ones were created in Texas, but knowing that the work that we do here, that to seeing the point of where it was actually impacting children and families was unbelievable. The most touching part about that was when we, as their guests, were served first. How can you take food from a starving person? But in order to honor them and respect them and allow them to be gracious in return, we had to take the food and eat it, and you better believe we licked every last drop out of those bowls.
I love that Inver Hills Church is a part of Feed My Starving Children just because of the impact it has worldwide and because I've seen how it builds community.
Inver Hills Church will be packing meals at the Feed My Starving Children's Egan location on Wednesday, January 27th at 6 p.m. Please register on their website at fmsc.org.
So if you can't go and pack, you can still support Feed My Starving Children financially. We do a change offering once a month, and 25 cents is a meal for a kid. And so you think about $5, $10, anything that you give makes such a huge difference.